Welcome to Buffalo, New York, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Buffalo Sabres.
Hi and welcome to Buffalo. I'm Jim Houston and your color commentator is Darryl Ray. And here are the goaltenders for this game. Hasek goes head-to-head against Barrasso. The Buffalo Sabres win the face-off. It's a 2-on-1, moves in. Barrasso gives it to Warenka. Warenka moves it to his own blue line. Nickel hits him. Towards the net. To Odette. He blasted it. Rasmussen gets possession off the draw. To McKee. Buffalo will have to have another player take the face-off. Burridge gets to the circle. He'll face off against Barnes. Barnes won the draw. Tita passes to his own blue line. Over to Barnes. To Morozov. Takes the shot. Over to Barnes. To Hatcher. Offside against Pittsburgh.
Only two other U.S.-born defensemen have scored more goals in the NHL than Kevin Hatcher. They are Phil Housley and Reed Larson, that big booming slap shot of his. Pekka to face off against Dome. Buffalo will have to have another player take the face-off. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Dome won the draw. He's flattened by Dulles. Shannon to the net, takes the shot. Warenka passes it across. Saved by Hasek to Sanderson. Sanderson over to the wing. Sanderson to the net. Barrasso moves it to Dome. Dome over to Dulles. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. Dome quickly passed it to Brown. Pittsburgh has fresh legs on the ice. To Pekka. Pekka to Barnaby. To Pekka. Barrasso made the save. He plays the puck to Morozov. Barnes out of his own zone. Barnes winds up. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Barnaby to the net. On the wing to Schmelik. Wilkinson gets the puck to Barnes. Barnaby shoots. Pekka shoots. Buffalo really needs to get another line out on the ice. Great goal by Barnaby. Nickel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Dome.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 36, Matthew Barnaby. Assisted by number 80, Jeff Sanderson, and number 27, Mike Pekka.
Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. They move into position for the faceoff. The puck is dropped. Primo won the draw. Woolley to the net. Pronger gets checked. Primo to his own zone. He's jolted by Hicks. The Buffalo Sabres won. Pittsburgh 0. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Rasmussen knocks down Warenka. 4:35 left in the period. To Rasmussen. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. The penalty will be called as soon as the Penguins touch the puck. Dallas gets called for elbowing.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 6, Bobby Dallas. 2 minutes for elbowing.
Nickel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Barnes. Pittsburgh has fresh legs on the ice. Barnes cleared the puck. To Woolley. Woolley starts out. Has the puck on a string. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Saved by Barrasso. To Hatcher. Woolley winds up. It was stopped by Barrasso. Great hit. Woolley then blasted it. Under 1 minute left in the penalty to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Shitnik shoots the puck. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. The penalty killers will have enough bodies in the slot to block shots from anywhere in the zone. Hasek gives it to Nickel. Hasek moves it ahead. Play stopped on a two-line offside pass. Pittsburgh has a fresh line on the ice. Barnaby starts out to Sanderson. Sanderson passes it across. Dallas comes out of the box as his penalty comes to an end. Shannon shoots. They drop the puck. The penalty will be called as soon as the Penguins touch the puck. Wright gets called for cross-checking.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 29, Jamie Wright. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Nickel won the draw. Zhitnik shoots the puck. Great hit by Zhitnik. Woolley winds up. Barrasso stops it. Nickel winds up. Buffalo has a very tired line out on the ice right now.
Lace them up tight and strap it on good when this guy's on the ice.
To Shatan. Pittsburgh needs to get a fresh line out there.
Last minute of play in the first period.
The Sabres go offside. Pekka settles in for the faceoff. He'll face off against Barnes. Moves in. Pittsburgh leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Barrasso hangs onto the puck. And they drop the puck. Pekka won the draw. The point man should be looking for the open man for a shot in this power play. Buffalo has a very tired line out on the ice right now. To Shannon. To Pekka. Pekka winds up. He's shot. After one period, the Sabres are ahead by 1.
Fans are reminded that there is a wide range of quality food and beverages available at the concessionary.
Time now for the second period of 9. The Pittsburgh Penguins win the faceoff. Time runs out on the penalty to Wright. Buffalo looking to increase its lead. These two are going to go. Wright throws his gloves to the ice. Barnaby gets the first punch in. Barnaby has really taken control of this fight. This bout has been completely dominated by Barnaby. Barnaby surprised him with that punch.
That looked like maybe it was a mismatch.
And it's a decisive win for Barnaby. Barnaby will sit for 5 minutes after that bout, and so will Bright.
Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby. A 5-minute major for fighting. Pittsburgh penalty to number 29, Jamie Wright. a 5-minute major for fighting.
To the net. The play is offside. Plant gets waved out of the faceoff circle. They move into position for the faceoff. Woolley into the slot. We have an injured player. Looks like Slager. Nickel won the draw. Shannon winds up. Grabbed by Barrasso. Pekka wins the draw cleanly. Buffalo pushing for a little more insurance now. Pittsburgh gets possession off the draw. Plant to the net. Buffalo pushing for the insurance marker at this point. Pass intercepted. Barnes passes to the blue line. Woolley flattens Barnes. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Ward gets the puck to Zhitnik. The Sabres start changing on the go. To the net. Shoots! Saved by Barrasso. He plays the puck to Dallas. Titov gets the puck to Barnes. Burridge ahead to Primo. Primo over to the wing. Moves in. To Rasmussen. He scores!
Let's take another look at what happened. It starts with a pass into the offensive zone, takes the shot, and it found a home in the back of the net.
They move into position for the faceoff.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 9, Eric Rasmussen, assisted by number 22, Wayne Primo, and number 12, Randy Burridge.
Barrasso moves it to Warenka. The Sabres are ahead by 2. Wilson into the slot. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. Odette shoved by Brown. To Ferraro. 5:50 left in the period. Woolley chips it ahead to Sanderson. To Ward. Dome passes it across. The Penguins change up their lines. Belted to the ice by Dome. Buffalo has a breakaway. To Grunman. Barnes shoots. Who fired it? Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Hasek gets the puck to Pekka. 4:30 left in the period. The Penguins change up their lines. To Rasmussen. Buffalo still leads by 2. Rasmussen gets run over by Hatcher. Pittsburgh. Rasmussen scores!
They abandoned their goalie on that one, and it wasn't the first time.
They move into position for the faceoff. Here we go again.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 9, Eric Rasmussen.
Hicks jars the puck loose. Moves in. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Primo shoved by Hicks. Warenka chips it ahead to Hicks. 3:07 left in the period. Hicks towards the net. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Warenka turns it over. The Sabres will change on the fly. The play is offside. Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. Burridge to face off against Barnes. Barnes won the draw. To Wilkinson. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. The Penguins come in offside. Buffalo gets possession off the draw. McKee passes ahead to Wilson. Dulles passes across to Hatcher. The Sabres still lead by 3 goals. Ferraro gets checked. Dome winds up. Nickel gets knocked to the ice by Dulles. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. It was kept out by Barrasso. Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. Sanderson gets to the circle. He'll face off against Wright. The puck is dropped. Pittsburgh has a fresh line on the ice. To Zhitnik. He shot it from the slot. Warenka passes into the corner. Buffalo should be making a line change soon.
Last minute of play in the second period.
To center. To Pekka. Moves into the corner. Moves in. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. To Johansson. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Pekka over to the wing. 10 seconds to go. Wright could be biting off more than he can chew. Wright drops his gloves. Barnaby gets the first punch in. Barnaby plans a punishing blow. This bout has been completely dominated by Barnaby. Barnaby plans a punishing blow. And again. Down he goes, down he goes. And it's a decisive win for Barnaby. Barnaby will sit for 5 minutes after that bout, and so will Bright.
Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting. Pittsburgh penalty to number 29, Jamie Wright, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Barnes won the draw. Wilkinson cleared the puck. After 2 periods, the Buffalo Sabres are ahead 3-0.
If you have lost anything, please check with Lost and Found at the south entrance.
Time now for the 3rd period of EA Sports NHL 99. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. He's flattened by Ferraro. Moves in to the net. To Dulles. To Brown. Brown gets flattened by Nickel. Brown steals the pass. To Dome. Over to Ferraro. Moves in to Ferraro. Hasek stopped it. To Schmelik. Schmelik moves it ahead to Audette. Towards the net. To Shatan. He took the shot. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. At center to Dome. Dome was knocked down. Hasek gets the puck to Shatan. To Nickel. The Sabres will change on the fly. Then the pass was intercepted. Moves in. Pittsburgh leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Passes ahead to Brown. Brown winds up. Hasek stopped it. Hasek gets the puck to Schmelik. Schmelik out of his own zone. To Sanderson. Sanderson to the net. He takes a slap shot. Barrasso gives it to Warenka. Warenka gets the puck to Ferraro. Schmelik up to Sanderson. The Sabres will change on the fly. Pittsburgh has a very tired line out on the ice right now. Pekka to the net. Over to Sanderson. Brown passes across. Buffalo still leads by 3 goals. Hasek saves.
Hasek gives it to McKee. To McKee. The Sabres will start out of their own zone. To Warenka. 4:24 into the third period. Zhitnik to his own zone. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Oh, a truck hit him. To Sanderson. He scores! Let's take a look at that in replay, Razor.
It starts with a pass into the offensive zone. He takes the shot and turned the light on.
Game on!
Buffalo goal, scored by number 80, Jeff Sanderson, assisted by number 44, Alexei Zhitnik.
They move into position for the faceoff. They drop the puck. Barnes wins the draw cleanly. Dulles flattened by Cruz. Sabres 4, Pittsburgh 0. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Rasmussen beats out the icing call. Rasmussen knocks down Morozov. Barnes out of his own zone. 3:57 left in the game. To Cruz. Cruz passes across. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Barnes out of his own zone. Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. The puck's knocked loose by Morozov. Chips it ahead to Barnes. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. McKee moves it over to the wing. The Sabres lead by 4 goals. The Sabres change up their lines. Pittsburgh has a fresh line on the ice. .22 left in the game. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Moves in to the net. Hasek makes the save. Buffalo has a solid lead. Hasek covers up the puck. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Zhitnik to center. The Sabres start changing on the go. Barnes passes ahead. Barnes gets shoved by Plant. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. What a hit! The Sabres 4, the Pittsburgh Penguins 0. To Warenka.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Pittsburgh should be making a line change soon. Wilkinson out of his own zone. Pittsburgh has a fresh line on the ice. Woolley starts away. The Sabres will change on the fly. He's flattened by Woolley. Woolley scores!
He's probably thinking, hey fellas, how's about a little support here?
Rasmussen gets to the circle. He'll face off against Barnes. Buffalo will have to have another player take the face-off. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. They drop the puck.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 5, Jason Woolley.
Barrasso kept it out. Buffalo will have to have another player take the face-off. Shatan gets to the circle. He'll face off against Dome. They drop the puck. 5 seconds to go.
Here we go again. Plant jars the puck loose. Time runs out. This one is over. The Buffalo Sabres have beaten Pittsburgh.